can't see it in the trees, it's still really windy. Okay, we got the pricing for the tile on the guy who came today. It's not a bad price, so we'll see. We've got one more estimate to come in, and then we'll be able to, we'll pretty much have all the pieces set for that. So I'll be able to write up a contract, and then we go from there. Well, it's Monday morning, and you haven't heard from me in a couple days. I haven't posted anything, and there's a reason, which I'll get into a little bit more later. It was just one of those weekends that was, I don't know. We'll tell you more about that later. Okay, so let me tell you what happened this weekend, and this is sort of part of it, but I had this contract to write up, which was a fairly big contract, and I started doing it and working it out, and then we got together, and then I had to change the numbers, then go through the numbers again, and I'm having to think the whole time about the different aspects of it, because part of it is already done, how much was going to have to be entailed for, you know, future doing, how long it was going to take, the time frame, and every time I got it done, put it forward, no, we have to go back again and look at this and look at that. So it was one of those deals that I spent so much time this weekend thinking about that, that I didn't have any time to, you know, be thinking about doing videos and everything else. Usually I can juggle both, but this was one of those things that I couldn't juggle both. I had to just concentrate on this, those numbers, what had to be done, how it was going to be done, when it was going to be done, who was going to do it, and all of those various aspects. And like I say, usually I can do that, but for this weekend, I don't know why. I was having like a mental blank or whatever it was. But that was also part of it. The thinking, it was just one of those really intense thinking weekends, as Sid will tell you, or would tell you if she was here. And so I just didn't have any energy for doing a whole bunch of other stuff other than concentrating on that thinking aspect. And I've still got some thinking, but I've got pretty much that contract stuff sort of sorted, so that part. But now I've got to head back, see the boys, see what they're up to, make sure everything's going well, and then I'll tell you more of the other thinking that I was doing when I get back. Yeah, not particularly liking that sky. They said chance of 80% chance, I think, afternoon showers and thunderstorms. We're getting another cold front tomorrow. So this was supposed to be in front of the cold front. maybe one of these weeks we could have a whole week without having a rain day. That would be really nice. Well, we made it through the day. Little sprinkles, nothing much. Every day we make it, it's a plus. So tomorrow the roof's doing well. Different parts are doing great, as long as it doesn't rain. All right, this is the second part that took up a lot of my other thinking this weekend, was this video channel. It's, you know, YouTube is going to demonetize it in, well, 20-some days, February 2nd, if I don't have 1,000 followers. So I've been thinking about that. Why don't I have 1,000 followers? I have a lot of minutes watched, but not the requirement, you know, that other requirement thing was that you have to have 1,000 followers and 4,000 hours of viewing. The 4,000 hours of viewing is taken care of. That's not a problem. But it's the 1,000 viewers. So why don't I have 1,000 viewers? It's grown a little bit. I mean, you can always, if you think of it, you know, share it, like it, tell it to your friends if they're interested, that kind of thing, so that maybe that'll grow. But it's very unlikely that it's going to go to 1,000 viewers in 3 weeks, basically. So why hasn't it grown? So, you know, I try to do this be critical, look at everything kind of thing. And I say, well, you know, a lot of it isn't super exciting. It's just about what life is like here on an island. Day to day, everything else. Yeah, if I could get out every single day, take the drone out, go to a different place, show the trip, explore, all that kind of stuff, yeah, I know it would be a lot more exciting, but I can't do that all the time. So what I end up having to do is put out what is here, which I guess isn't, I don't know, I guess it's just not as exciting to enough people to bother viewing or seeing. So I don't know, you know, in part, is it worth doing? I don't know. I mean, I like doing it. It's a challenge to do all the other things I do and make a video every day, but is it worthwhile? I don't know. I still haven't decided on that. There's a lot of work involved in it. There's a lot of technology involved in it, computers and this, that, and the other stuff. And I think it has a lot of potential, but I can't do it the way I want to do it because I just don't have the time. If I had the time and I didn't have other jobs to do, then sure, I could probably make it, you know, a much bigger hit than it is. It isn't really, because, you know, it's only like 500 and some people follow this. But I can't. So what do I do about that? I don't know what the answer to that is right now. I'm still thinking.